Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. I'm so happy, I'm so elated, I'm so happy to have you join me on my channel today. My name is Sima Uchendo and you can call me the bookkeeping expert. All right, I've been running my bookkeeping business for the past 5 years and I've gathered so much experience. I've worked for over 300 small, big, medium businesses. And in the process of working for all these businesses, I have learned so much. I've gathered a lot of experience and I have created this channel to teach you because I believe that is something I know, that is something I have done that you can learn from, especially if you're looking at launching your own bookkeeping business to support business owners and entrepreneurs in your neighborhood and community. Welcome to my channel, and today we'll be talking about how I got my first stock taking job that paid me 40k. Now, if you've been following the videos I have been making on my channel, especially the last video I just made, you would have heard me talk about how I got my first job. And I told you that my first job I got when I launched my bookkeeping firm was a stock taking job. And this simply means that when you are launching your own bookkeeping business, bookkeeping itself as a service might not be the first service or the first job or the first contract or the first gig that you get in your firm. Now, this is one thing a lot of people who want to start their own bookkeeping business struggle with. A lot of people start with bookkeeping as their only services or the only service that they offer, and it takes them a whole lot of time to get their first bookkeeping client. So one thing I advise new bookkeeping business owners or new people who want to go into the line of launching their own profitable bookkeeping business is to find other services they can sell. In fact, there are a whole lot of low-hanging fruits. There are a whole lot of low-hanging services that can get your foot to the door even before you get your first proper bookkeeping gig, job, or contract. So for me personally, it was getting a stock taking job. And in case you do not know what stock taking means helping organization count the goods, the products that they have in their business, helping them organize it, helping them stop things like theft, stealing, expiry date, and coordinate every other thing that has to do with their products. Okay, so this is what stock taking is simply about in a layman's term. So that was the first job or the first service that I offered when I launched my bookkeeping business in 2020. And in case you missed the video where I talked about how I started my bookkeeping business, check the videos that I have made and you will see that particular video so that you can go through it and be up to speed with what we are saying. So how did I get my first stock taking job that paid me 40k in 2 weeks? How did I get it? How did I make it happen? Those are the things I'm going to share with you step by step in this video. So what is that first thing that I did to be able to get my first clients in my own bookkeeping business? Remember that the things that I'm teaching you are the things that I have done, not the things that I read or heard somebody talk about. They are the things I have done. They are my experiences, okay? And I believe you can learn from it. So the first thing I did after I launched my own bookkeeping business is to outline my low-hanging fruits. So the things I call my low-hanging fruits are the services, the solutions, the skills that I think business owners can immediately pay for. Okay, they are the things that I think business owners can immediately pay for. So one thing I did first was to outline my low-hanging skills. Okay, those skills that I have that are easy to monetize. I have talked about that many times. Okay, so stock taking was one of them because I realized that a lot of businesses had issue with their inventory. A lot of business have issue with managing, tracking their inventory, knowing what is available, what is out of stock, and a whole lot of things. So I realized it was one big problem. Inventory management was one big problem that a whole lot of business owners were facing. So it was one of the skills that I outlined. Okay, and after I have outlined it, and written it down as one of the skills which I will start with and pitch to business owners. The next thing I did was to create a roadmap on how to deliver that skill as a service to business owners. So how do I deliver it? If a business owner give me the job of stock taking, how do I deliver it? What are the things I'm going to do? What is the first step I'm going to do? What is the things that I will do that will help me to quickly and efficiently deliver on that job? So you have to sit down and think about it, picturize it in your mind, visualize how you are going to deliver that job or that gig which a business owner have paid you for. Why is it so important that you visualize or create a roadmap for delivering the job? Is to ensure that you don't spend all your time doing one job. Remember, you're running a bookkeeping firm and your aim is to serve a lot of business owners. So you don't want to spend all your time serving just one client. You don't want to spend all your time delivering one job. That will really affect the level of income or revenue you generate for your bookkeeping business. So you need to create a roadmap, a guide, a method which you can use and which any other person who is working for your firm, in case you choose to employ someone in the future, can follow to deliver similar jobs in the future. So you have to create a roadmap, and that was the second thing I did after I outlined my low-hanging skills or my low-hanging solutions. Now, after I've done that, the third thing I did was to create a pricing guide. Okay, I created a pricing guide. How much am I going to charge for this service? How am I going to charge? Do I just look at the entire store of the business owner and charge XYZ amount? Okay, do I charge per carton of inventory that I handle? How do I really charge for this service? So you're going to sit down and work on your pricing, all right? Because you don't just want to do a job that you will end up lamenting or being bitter about, okay, because you did not earn well from it. So you have to sit down, work on your prices. What is your base price? What price can I give? Okay, what price can I not go below? What price is it that once I reach there, that is the limit? That is the limit I cannot fall below. Okay, so you have to work on your pricing. So one thing I did was to work on my pricing for my stock taking service. Okay, so I worked on it, created a pricing guide, determined what my base price is going to be, and I was now ready to pitch the solution to business owners. So I advise you to also do that. And in case you're finding it difficult to create a pricing guide, in case you don't know how to charge for your bookkeeping skills or your bookkeeping services, I have a pricing guide which I have added the link which you can use to get it in the comment section. So you can get my entire ebook on inventory management and stock taking, where you will learn how to perform inventory management, perform stock taking, how to be able to determine your pricing, how to be able to determine your base price, so you'll be able to see templates and how I charge for stock taking and inventory management services. Click on the link, check the comment, the descriptions, you'll be able to see the link to get that pricing guide. Okay, so after I have created a pricing guide and a base price for my stock taking service, the next thing I did was to approach business owners. This is one level or one point where a lot of business owners, where a lot of bookkeeping business owners makes a lot of mistakes. The services you have created, the services you have chosen to offer are not going to sell themselves to business owners. In fact, you have to open your mouth to let business owners know that this is what you do. You have to advertise yourself. You have to pitch to business owner. You have to approach them. You have to tell them, hello, I just launched a bookkeeping business. This is what I can do for your organization. You have to talk to business owner. So the fourth thing I did was to pitch to business owners in my neighborhood. And one thing with stock taking and inventory management as a service is that business owners that need these services are all around you. You buy from them, you patronize them. Talk about those who are selling fast-moving consumer goods, okay? Talk about your boutiques, talk about your supermarket, talk about your restaurant, talk about the manufacturing company that produce the product which you consume. So they are all around you. You can easily approach them. You can easily go to them. You can easily pitch to them. One thing I did in 2020 that got me my first stock taking job that paid me 40K was going to business owners to pitch my service to them, to let them know what I can do for them. In fact, I approached about 10 businesses in my neighborhood and told them, look, I just launched my bookkeeping business, look at what I can do, and I think you need this service. What can you say about it, or what do you have to say about it? And after pitching to these 10 businesses, none of them, this is the hard truth that many people will not tell you, many bookkeeping business owners will not tell you, many of them will not give you an outright yes as an answer. Many of them will not say, okay, I'm hiring you right away. And that is good, okay? That is good. But at least they have gotten to know that your services are meant for them. They have gotten to know that your business can provide solutions which they need, and they can get across to you on a later date. Just in my case, I approached 10 business owners in 1 week, and in the next week, one of the business owners called me up to come and work on his inventory, and I did that job in 2 days, and he paid me 40,000 naira. Okay, he paid me 40,000, 40k. That was the amount I made from that first gig. Now, remember that before I made that amount, my salary in my paid employment used to be 30,000. So in less than 2 weeks, I went from earning 30,000 as a paid employee to earning 40,000 in 2 days. And that amount was transformational. It was a sign, it was a symbol that shows that what I have gotten into, launching my own bookkeeping business, is the right path I am supposed to toe. It is that evidence that I need to go ahead, to keep on pushing, to keep on talking to many business, to keep on building my profitable bookkeeping business. Okay, so that job paid me 40k and it changed my life. So I want to urge you, for you to get your first client, visit business owners, talk to them, pitch to them, let them know the skills, the services, the solutions you are bringing to them. And if they get to sign you up right away, that's fine. But if they don't get to sign you up right away, don't take it that you have failed. It takes at least 6 to 7 times for a business owner to trust you and to be able to patronize your service. So you have to keep on talking to business owners, and you have to keep on pitching to them. So this was how I got my first job, my first stock taking job that paid me 40k, and that was the beginning of great things in my bookkeeping business. So why am I making this video? I am making this video to encourage you that you may not be able to get your first clients for a bookkeeping service. Bookkeeping service may not be the first service you offer in your bookkeeping firm that gets you the money. It might be other services that you have created for yourself. So when launching your own bookkeeping business, don't just create bookkeeping as the only service your organization offer. Try to think about other services. Think about CAC registration, business incorporation, stock taking, inventory management, auditing, financial services, and the rest of them. And all those things, one of them might be the first gig or the first job you get, and that will transform everything you have built or you're planning to build, or everything you're doing in your own bookkeeping business. And in case you want to learn how to perform stock taking, how to manage inventory, or you want to learn other skills which you can offer as a service or as a solution to business owners around you in your own bookkeeping firm, then I am inviting you to join the Inventory Academy. So click on the description below. I have added a link to the academy. You can choose to join the academy, or you can choose not to. Okay, but if you want to cut the chest, if you want to go straight to the point, if you want to grab skills that are calmly created, important skills that can transform your life, then I recommend that you join the Inventory Academy. So I have added the link to a lot of resources that can help you upskill yourself, that can help you learn about other services which you can offer in your bookkeeping firm in the description below. So click on it, check them out, and sign up if you wish. All right, thank you so much for watching, and in my next video I am going to teach you how you can get your first bookkeeping clients leveraging Facebook as a tool. How you can get your first bookkeeping clients leveraging Facebook as a tool. And I hope to see you by next week when I drop that video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Before you go, ensure that you subscribe to this channel, ensure that you drop me a comment, ask me a question in the comment section, and I will be so glad to answer you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.